Okay, so I am at the Elmwood Cemetery in Hammond, Indiana. And at this cemetery, we're going to be looking for my third great-grandparents, Rose Frisk and Harry Marlatt, two different family lines. So when you're here up at the office, I'm going to go ahead and show you where to go. So for Rose Frisk, you're just going to want to keep going straight here and then pull off to the side like about here. Now Rose Frisk, I believe, is the first of my ancestors who I found who did not have a headstone. She does not have a headstone. Oh, there they are. Now, when it comes to finding Rose Frisk, you're going to be looking for her husband and her husband's parents. And they are going to be right here. So, you can see this corner right over here behind this tree. They're going to be right over here. So, we have Frederick Frisk, her husband. And then we have his parents, Frank and Tilly Frisk. And then right between them is going to be where Rose Frisk is at. So she is one of a few of my ancestors who do not have a headstone. She's the first one I happen to find who does not have a headstone. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you where Harry Marlatt is at. Now, having turned around, when you're heading towards the office, or even when you're coming from the office, you're going to want to go to the left if you're going towards it. If you're going away from it, you're going to want to go to the right. And then you're going to want to go to the left again. Now, Harry Marlatt was more of a difficult one for me to find. Typically, I go ahead and I stop here. I park here, and he's going to be in there somewhere. Now, his son is also buried in this cemetery, same section, and so I will go ahead and look for him as well. But I will go ahead and pick up the recording after I have found Harry Marlatt. He is right here. He's got this reddish stone here, so you can see Harry R. Marlatt, 1892 to 1942. Now, as for where you're going to find him, as you can see, my car is down there. He's going to be between these two trees here. I guess you can say, if you can see the road back there, it's going to be 1, 2, and then 3 trees back. And then, of course, there's the row at the trees. He's going to be in the row behind the trees, or behind that row. So that's where you're going to find Harry at. Next to him, we have a Gilbert. No relation, as far as I know. Now, if he's right there, that means his son is going to be in the row behind him. So this is his row. This is going to be the row that his son is in, right here. His son has a similar stone. And the whole time, I went from my car to Harry, and even now, I am being attacked by some kind of flies. I do not really appreciate that, but you know what? It is what it is. I know we're getting close. Here he is. Robert G. Marlatt, his son, 1914 to 1938. Pretty young. He's gonna be closer to where my car is at, if you can see my car pretty well. He's just gonna be a row behind where his dad is at. His dad is all the way down there. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next cemetery. I have made it to the Oak Hill Cemetery in Hammond, Indiana. And in this cemetery, we are gonna be looking for James and Elizabeth Cadman. Now, I'm gonna see if I can get to them a different route from what I originally took when I first found them. but this is going straight from the entrance. So when you get in, you're just going to want to go straight. And I believe this should lead straight to them. Right at the end of this path. Somewhere right around here. So because I made a mistake, we're gonna keep going. So I'm over here at this end, over at section 16. Gonna want to turn to the left over here if you happen to take this path, the straight path straight from the entrance. And instead, you're gonna want to come over here, and they're gonna be right over here at this corner. Which, honestly, I was not expecting. They should be right there. So we're gonna go check it out. I had to check the maps to see where exactly I had them pinned on the map, because I have all my ancestors marked for where they're at the cemeteries that they're at. And this is correct. So this is James and Elizabeth Cadman, 1855 to 1927, 1861 to 1923. As you can see, Cadman on top. This is where they're going to be at. And I'll go ahead and I'll show you on Google Maps where you can find them exactly. And then, you know, they are in, let me see. They are in section 14. So they're going to be right here, right at the corner of this section.